is Sarah, and I'm going to be playing Heidi in a production of Title of Show this coming October. Our production of Title of Show is going to be student run. It's going up in October of 2013. A little bit about me. I am a rising junior in undergrad at Brandeis University. And we are doing this production of Title of Show because a dear friend of mine is going to be a senior, and for her senior thesis for the theater arts major, she decided to student direct a production of Title of Show, and I was fortunate enough to be cast as Heidi. So I am planning to make a series of vlogs about the creation of our production, and there are a couple of different reasons that I want to do this. Reason number one, I've always just really loved documenting things. Like, I love just taking pictures when I'm hanging out with my friends or for any holiday, or journaling, even though I always start and then stop 1,000 different ones, just because I think that having those memories is really important. And for my first couple of years of college, you would think that that would be like prime time to really delve into like documentation and preserving these memories. But for some reason, I kind of ended up doing the opposite, and I kind of fell off the taking pictures of hanging out with your friends, etc. wagon. So I'm kind of throwing myself back in full force with vlogging. Another reason is just that vlogging is always something that I've really been fascinated by and really love. Like, there are a lot of vloggers who I like follow religiously, like Shaytards, Charles Trippy, Vlog Brothers, just because I think that it is such a cool way to not only be able to share your life with others, but be able to look back at your own life. And I just love that. Reason number two that I want to do these vlogs, number two, is just because Title of Show is a show that is incredibly special to me and incredibly important to me. I saw Title of Show on Broadway in August of 2008. And I went into it not really knowing much about it. My dad and I were in the city one day, and we were at the Museum of Natural History, and we were on our way out, and he was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Let's go see a show," just kind of joking around, and he was like, "Okay." So we went to TKTS, and we got tickets for Title of Show, and I had heard about it. I had heard a lot of hype about it, but I didn't really know much about it except for the fact that it was starring four friends who it was written by, and that it was really funny. So we get to the theater and we sit down and the show starts, and I was mesmerized. Like, tears streaming down my cheeks for like most of the show, just because not only was it hilarious, and not only did it have so many musical theater inside jokes and just make such funny observations about theater and about life in general, but it also just had so much heart. And that really spoke to me, because this was a show about four people getting to do what they really love and getting to do what everybody really wants to do, you know? Like, I've never met a person who at one point in their life, whether or not they continue to pursue it, didn't say like, yeah, being on Broadway would be really cool, you know? And these were four people who were living that dream and performing in a show about them living that dream. And I thought that that was just so special and so unique. And the show just really spoke to me like that. And ever since then, A Way Back to Then has been like my go-to shower song, like every other girl my age. I was 15 when I saw it, so it definitely made a big impression on me. It was just very special. Because of all of these things, I have decided to create a series of vlogs about the production of our production, that you can find under the name Sarah's Title of Show, or Sarah's Toss. This is the first one. This is really just a lot of exposition, me telling you a little bit about myself, a little bit about our production, a little bit about why I want to make this series of vlogs. And it's also just a way for me to stay in it, because we don't start production until we get back to school, which is in August. So I've already started, like, those little things that you don't really start to learn until you really delve into doing a production. So this is just a way for me to kind of get this vlog out there and stay excited for our title of show experience. I'm really excited to be part of it all. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon.